Not even furious. It's gonna be fast. Fast. What's going on, Frank? Good to see you. Oh shit! Now I don't know where anything is. That freaking flyby bird shit or whatever that was.
How funny was that, though?
Huh?
That was weird. It was bizarre.
I know, right? Just freaking out of nowhere. Boom. Let me see if I can turn my fucking Wi-Fi off and really screw everything up. There we go. What's up, Kevin? What's going on, man? I don't fucking have a Wi-Fi preference. What's up, Ronnie? How's it going? Jesus. I think the same thing that shit on my camera, shit on my glasses.
Did it?
Seems like it. Oh. Unfortunately, Marshall cannot make it tonight. Got a phone call. I messaged him today. And he said he's been sick for the last several days. So we wish him well, obviously, our lovely friend Marshall.
Yep.
But I was like, damn, I haven't had a chance to really chat with Marshall in a long time. So tonight's gonna be a quick show. I feel bad for him because I know he's been doing such a great job. He's been working with Don Kiki. He's been rolling his own stuff. And I really was looking forward to chatting with him tonight. But unfortunately, he said he was sick. So we'll believe him. We'll believe him this time, Marshall.
Oh, yeah.
Unless someone told him not to do the show. Last minute bad advice. What's up, Big D? Oh man. So this was a long week. Sweet Mary Mother of God, it's been a long week.
What was up this week for you?
Just you name it. I mean, seriously, that's it. You name it. It was just a lot of work. There's a lot of stuff going on, which is good. I mean, I complain keeping busy. I know what it was like freaking when it wasn't busy. And it's never fun. So just a lot of work, a lot of things going on. You know, not like good gobbledygook. But the good news is that next Thursday, I'll be up at the Vintage in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, real nice place. I'll be popping on the show, but probably just here and there, just because it's going to be a cigar bar and cigar bar. It's a bourbon and whiskey bar. It's beautiful, and Jeffrey Amendola is going to be doing a rolling event up there. So we're going to be doing a dual event, and I'm looking excited. Well, he's going to be doing the event. I'll just be up there riding his coattails.
Well, that's good too. Well, it'll be all right.
But so yeah, after that, and Lars and I will be back. What is that? What the hell? I don't even know my days. Back on the 21st. And then
are we going to have another redo with Marshall?
I'm hoping we can do another redo with Marshall. You know, I certainly would like to see another redo with Marshall. So Thursday, October 14th, live from the Vintage in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'll wait to hear from him. I mean, the ball's in his court. You know what I'm saying? He's he definitely is. He's my man, and he's always welcome here. So he wants to come on down and do the event. He's more than happy.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Be great. I love Marshall. He's a good dude, man. I've known him for so long, and you have too.
Yeah. He's actually one of the guys who I've met a long time ago. Gosh, I think Marshall and I, since like right around the time I started doing my show, it's been about over 5 years. Yeah, I did my show. My first show was done at the lounge. He was working out with the Black Horse. What's up, Kevin Shahan? Ron Brown. What's up, Ron Brown? What's up?
Love Ron. He's a good dude, man.
Got Ron Brown. I see my man Big D.
Yeah, Daryl.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna. I did my first show with Marshall at the Black Horse. It was our first live show we did with Stogie Road Cigars at a cigar lounge. Not the first live show, but it was the first live show we did at a cigar lounge, and just had a blast. So it was really a good time. So I'm smoking an Amendola Natural in preparation for next week, which I'm looking forward. What are you smoking?
I am smoking.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, baby.
Checks in the mail.
You kidding me? I love your cigars, and everybody should buy them. Well, I promoted you on my show last night too. We were all talking about you.
Yeah, we got. I'll tell you what, it's gonna be a really busy couple of months. I know that I'm co-host with Kevin Shahan on Monday nights on the I Tap That Cigar Show, which is fantastic.
Yeah,
we're going to probably do several more shows of the Stogie Road Cigar Show, of the Stogie Road Diaries, and then what I'm going to end up doing is this show's been on for over 5 years, 5.5 years, and really proud of a lot of stuff that we've done. And I'm proud of the fact that I started off with my man Duncan Ramon Echevarria, my good buddy, and still our thoughts and prayers go out to Duncan and his family.
Absolutely.
He's still working through the loss of Jonathan, his partner. But
hey, Frank.
You need to get a show. So freaking fire trucks here. So we were doing it I've done it 5.5 years. Start off with Duncan. Started off at a cigar shop at the phone, and doing what we called the Stogie Road Show and Cuban's Crazy Commute. And Duncan used to talk about his cigars that he smoked. I talked about the cigar shops that I visited, and we do the reviews and such. And we've kind of developed over the years. I mean, I started doing shows at cigar shops, live events, which started doing that several years ago. As I pointed out, first time I did it was with Marshall. We held virtual cigar events. We've done a couple of virtual cigar events over the last several years. I know now they're kind of commonplace because of after COVID and such, but we held several very successful virtual cigar events. We've done a number of interviews over the years, and I never forget our very first interview we did was with Felix Mesa of El Galan Cigars. He's also overseeing the Nicaraguan factory for the Fuente family. And so, oh, thanks, Kevin. Well, I like to think that we're never been a better show, but I'll take Thursday night. I'll take 1 out of 7. Because we used to start off on Friday afternoons, like around 5, and then
Kevin,
I think we switched to Saturday mornings. And for all those who are hopping on, I talked to Marshall today. He a little while ago. He's very sick. He was doing a rolling event, and he said he caught a cold. He's not doing well at all. So, Dez is on.
Yo, Dez.
Good to see Kevin. So we did a number of cigar, brand owner interviews. I mean, gosh, we've had a lot of folks on the show over the years.
Kevin.
But it really kicked it off with Felix Mesa, and we actually did a roundtable discussion of cigar shop owners, and we had a blogger on. And
Kevin.
We did the interview and talked to Felix about his cigars, the inspiration behind his cigars, and even the artwork and the meaning behind his cigar bands, because everyone told a story about his family. And I thought that was just such for me, that was one of the most memorable shows that I had was with Felix. So, so as I was saying before, next week, I'm going to be live at the Vintage cigar shop in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Vintage carries the Stogie Road cigars, and Jeffrey Amendola is going to be up there doing a rolling event. So really excited about joining Jeffrey for the event and hang out at the Vintage. The place is just freaking beautiful. So if you're in the Charlotte area, or you're within so many mile radius, make sure you stop by. I'm waiting to hear back from Jeffrey on what time he plans to get there, and we'll be there setting up, and then I'll be sure to set some time up, because we may not do a full-fledged show. I may end up just doing some spots here and there, because a couple of times doing those shows, they can drag on a little bit. But and then we'll be back for the show on the 21st. And my goal is to get Marshall on over the next couple of weeks, because by the end of October, beginning of November, the Stogie Road show is going to stop airing on Thursdays. I'm hyper focusing, refocusing. I would never lost focus, but really going to focus on the Stogie Road cigars, the cigar brand itself. We've been getting more and more activities and interest, and I'm doing a number of cigar events over the next couple of months. Going to be at Boda Pipes in November. Going to be up in Pennsylvania. Lars, I may have to stop by and see you.
Can't wait to see you.
I'm going to be at Ned Cigar Lounge in December.
Dude.
Buckle that down. That was just recent too, because I'm going up to visit family. So I was like, hey, if I'm visiting family, let's do a show. Let's do a show or an event. So I'm going to do a cigar event there. And when I do the events, I want to focus on the event, on the folks that are showing up who are smoking the cigars, that are buying the cigars, and not really a show per se. So there's God Almighty, there's the Vintage. There's a couple of more. I talked to Kartik about doing something up with his shop up in Boiling Springs, the Boiling Springs Cigar Shop. So stay tuned. I mean, we're going to be visiting several. Hey, what's up, Bones? We're going to be doing several cigar events starting next week, and kind of kicking it off at the Vintage, and then running them through the end of December. So it's going to be crazy busy. So what we're going to do is, probably, like I said, by the end of October, maybe do one last show in early November and then be done. Doesn't mean that the show's going to be completely gone. I will do a show from time to time for special announcements, special events, and so on and so forth. But really, the week to week stuff, the focus really is on the brand right now. It's just getting to you. I mean, God, Lars, all the shit you've been through. I mean, sometimes you have to make decisions, and it's just one of those things that are you a host or are you a cigar brand owner? Well, I'm a cigar brand owner, so it's really really taking that energy and focusing into the company and into Stogie Road Cigars. I'll still be on Monday nights with Kevin at 7:30 on the I Tap That the Cigar Show. I'm really excited about that. We have some incredible guests coming up over the next several weeks. I really enjoy doing the show with Kevin. He is, in my opinion, the best host that I've seen of a cigar show that's been on YouTube and or on Facebook. I mean, he doesn't have that natural talent that I have.
I love Kevin. He's like
say that with a straight face, man.
Yeah, he is so funny.
Kevin's a real go-getter. He doesn't have that natural talent. No, I mean, he is. I mean, Kevin is. He does his homework. He is really. Yeah, it does, because you have a great co-host. I'm not gonna deny it. No, man, he does his homework. When I say he does his homework, he does his research. He's very prepared. He's very disciplined, and he is just really gets the most I've ever seen out of anybody out of an interview. So I have a lot of fun when I'm there with him. I learn a lot. When I'm with him, I learned a lot about just social media and having a social media presence. But more importantly, man, he's got that it factor.
Yeah, he's really good on the thing, and he's really funny, entertaining. He's really building up a good base on TikTok too. I've been watching some of his TikToks.
Yeah, Kevin really he's one of the first guys, not the first guy. I want to say the first guy. So I always leave the little caveat, because there's going to be some wingnut out there going, no. But I think he's one of the first guys to really take the cigar, influencer onto TikTok. And he caught a lot of shit for that. For that. Yeah. And that's what's funny is whenever you have people who are always trying to fucking beat you down, or you have people out there who are always who are jealous, or people that freaking always have an issue with you, they're always going to talk shit. They're always going to talk smack behind your back, behind the scenes. When they're live, they'll freaking drop innuendos. And there's some people that will just be direct about it. And he caught some shit about it. And guess what? All those people that were freaking talking shit, tickety talking.
Why were they talking shit about him? The thing is, they're awesome. The TikToks are awesome.
Kevin, Kevin has a beard. The beard makes you angry. It makes people angry.
Really?
I don't know. Reminds me of Uncle Buck. You ever see Uncle Buck with John Candy? Is it the hat? Is the hat? The hat can make you angry. It angers people. Is it the hat? But I mean, listen, dude, it's like anything else, man. There's people out there who have good intentions. There's people out there who don't have good intentions. There's people who are jealous. There's people out there who don't want to put the work in. I mean, whatever. You can categorize them any way you want. They come in all shapes and sizes, and at the end of the day, you do honest work. You treat people with respect. And you really put a full effort into it. You're most certainly going to get people who are not going to like you. Women want to be him, and men want to be with him. Oh wait, it's the other way around. Women want to be with me, and men just want to be me.
We were actually talking about him the other day on my podcast too. Just to how we loved it. We were all talking about how cool he was.
Yeah, Kevin is a good guy. So that's what's nice. I mean, I love being on the show with him. I think Kevin and I have really good chemistry together. I think we really complement each other and play off each other. And I'm really happy and honored to not only continue with him through the end of the year, but also in 2022. So I'm excited about that. And, I'm really, it's kind of, that's right. Daryl Hate is going to hate. It's bittersweet to end the show because it's been going on for so long, but I mean, we've had lows with only a couple viewers, and then we peaked and we were, probably one of the highest viewed shows on Facebook at one point, and I think I'd like to believe that we had done some things on our show that were a little bit different, a little bit more, kind of I would say trend setting. And I would never claim to be the biggest and baddest cigar show on Facebook. I mean, people do that shit. It's bullshit. But I'm really proud of the work that we've done over the years, and all those who have been a part of the show and contributed to the show, helped out. I mean, Daryl and I, he co-hosted. We spent several weeks, couple of months together doing it. We just had a really nice run, and I can look back and say we did well. We did, we had some great moments. I think we, like I said, I think that we've done a few things that were different, and that kind of opened a door for other people to do. Maybe I like to be the inspiration for folks to follow. I think that's always pretty cool.
Absolutely, but I think you're a really good host. Thanks.
You're awesome. I try, man. Listen, it's I'm a good Ed McMahon. I am a good Ed McMahon for Kevin. Yeah, yes, Kevin. Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's all you can do is just sit there and do that to Kevin.
Ed McMahon.
Yes, the beer bomb. Yes, Kevin. Yes.
Dude, you got to get the big checks.
I got to get the big checks.
Remember Ed McMahon? He used to come around with those. What was that thing? That where you give prize winners?
Publishers Clearinghouse.
Yes, that was hilarious.
Yeah, Ron. I mean, we launched Ron's cigar on. You are correct, sir. We launched Ron's cigar on our show. We've had several really cool announcements, and there's a couple more shows that we're going to have. We got a couple more announcements, and like I said, it may shift to once a month, maybe once every other month, but when the shows are coming on, it's going to be something that's going to be I won't say different, but a little bit more to it. It's just, let me see here. Hold on. All right.
What is it?
Hold on. You gotta check your volume. I think your volume's a little high.
Mine is?
Yep, uses. Yeah. Well, that was one way of freaking lowering your microphone. Just okay. From the studio.
Is it too high now?
No, here, hold on. All right, start talking.
Is it too high now?
No, we'll see. We'll get some feedback here. I'll tell you what, while we adjust, let me do a little bit of music here while we adjust Mr. Lars' mic. We'll be right back.
How's my mic volume now?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Beautiful.
Perfecto. So yeah, we a lot of things, and this isn't something that is a okay, folks, I'm leaving. Oh, I'm just kidding around. I'm back. No, seriously, I'm leaving. No, I'm just kidding around. I'm back. We will do shows from time to time. And we will do we'll do special shows, whether it's an event. We'll do I'll continue to do shows if when we have big announcements, because we have there's several events happening from now until the end of the year, and a couple of big announcements from now to the end of the year. So it'll definitely we'll definitely be doing some shows from time to time, but they're not going to be regularly on Thursday nights anymore. So,
are you going to do them just like sporadically, different nights?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a set night on a Thursday. So, let's say last show is the end of October, in November, December, and maybe December, whatever, like a Tuesday in December. If I know that we have a big announcement that the new blends are coming out, the new Vitolas rather, I'll freaking pop up a promotional and boom, pop it up, and we'll do a show and we'll talk about the new Vitolas that are coming out, and we'll show the new Vitolas and talk about where you can get them, and then we'll be done. And then the next show may be in February when the new short run comes out, or whatever the case may be, or if I'm traveling and I'm doing an event, may do a quick pop in real quick for an event. I could see my events and moving forward is to be able to have like this setup, and then do my event, and then have the cigar shop owner come over and do an interview and chat about the cigar shop and promote the cigar shop, and even have some of the folks who are there who are smoking the cigars, they want to come on live, they can come on live and do that and then be done.
Sounds cool.
Daryl, look at Daryl. Daryl's trying to he's trying his hardest right now because he hates my Morgan Freeman, but he's got to bring up Morgan Freeman. I got good news. Thursday nights at 7:30, the Morgan Freeman hour. I'm going
that
to
would
read.
Be great.
Lars, I'm talking. I need you to keep it down because I'm going to read nursery rhymes. Thursday night at 7:30. Maybe I'll read from the Encyclopedia Britannica.
The Encyclopedia of Cigars.
A. The first word in the Encyclopedia. So,
Perlman's Handbook for Cigars by Morgan Freeman.
I would like to read to you the owner's manual of a 1973 AMC Hornet.
That would be hilarious.
Oh yeah, right? That would be great. Brad, what's going on, buddy? I did not, Brad. Yesterday was a day where I thought it was Tuesday, then I thought it was Thursday, and then someone told me it was Wednesday. So that's how crazy my freaking day was. Brad, it's great to see you, buddy. Thank you for the cigars, and we had Brad Burko on too, and he was such a great guest. Yeah, like I said, we've had a lot of great folks on the show over the years, man. We really did. And I look back at all of it and love it, and there's no regrets, or regrets, depends on how you spell it.
Yeah. Regrets.
Regrets. you know, but it's you know, is that is Dez you gonna take over the Thursday night slot? Um, so the other thing too that was, was a decision maker in this whole thing was when I started, there was only a handful of shows on.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's true.
mean, shit. I mean, I think looking back on it, and I can't remember anymore, but it was like, we did Friday night, so there was maybe a Tuesday night show. And then I think when I moved to Thursday, maybe was it Thursday? Was it Thursday? Like Bones and those guys used to do a show um, called the Ashholes, and they had a pretty good following too. I think they were Tuesday nights or Monday nights, and we were Thursday nights. And then there's only a handful of shows that were on. It really was. Um, and then it started to grow and grow and grow, and then it was everybody just trying to figure out what day was going to be the best day. And now in COVID, I mean, COVID was incredible, and not incredible. It had an incredible impact on the social media and also how people communicated. So then more shows popped up, and then more the herf zones and different virtual cigar lounges started happening. And it's to the point now where you almost have to make a decision, right? You may say, listen, I love Kerr's show on Thursday, but I did a herf on Sunday night. Monday night, I watched this show. Or Monday night, I watched I Tap That Cigar show. Tuesday night, I watched this. Wednesday, I'm just tired, man. I just can't. I gotta, you know, gotta hang out with the family and watch some TV and something and miss a show. Then you got to actually start making decisions on which shows you want to miss just because of how crazy jammed it is. You know,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
so um, it wasn't. I mean, it was a. I don't want to say it was a tough decision. I think it was just a logical decision. I'm a pretty logical, objective person, and once you start looking at everything from the length of time you've been on air, what you've done, what you're doing now, and what's taking precedence and prioritizing, it was like, hey, it makes complete sense to do that. Um, so, yeah, Frank. I mean, it is. I mean, you got the you know uh, 5.5 Legs show with Bones, Mavin, Mort. You got the Great Lakes Smoke show. You got the I Tap That. You got Chief show with Bob the Cigar Guy's son and Bob Steven and Bob Cigar Guy. And there's like a million other. I get notifications, just pops up that someone's live, someone's live, someone's live. It's just I'll miss hopping on here and interacting with you, Lars, and interacting with everybody here who's been uh
Well, you can
loyal.
jump on anytime Wednesdays or Saturdays,
Yeah,
anytime you want.
I know. It's
And
well,
look, even if you're in an event and you set up your gear, you want to just jump on like on one of the Saturday shows, you can promote and whatever.
yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, I know Wednesdays, man, the last one, 2 Wednesdays, I was exhausted, but I mean, all the huge supporters and followers over the years. I mean, it's just been really cool. And I had an opportunity to meet some really, I mean, great people. I mean, I look at all the great people I got a chance to meet over the years with visiting cigar shops and the brand and the cigar shop owners and all of the people I made friends. I mean, unfortunately, Morgan couldn't make it tonight, or Marshall couldn't make it tonight. Morgan Freeman on that.
Morgan Freeman.
Fucking, I'm Marshall Morgan.
Morgan was here already.
I know. I mean, even like Marshall's an example of someone who's a great friend I got to meet, throughout the years. Through cigars. And all the folks who hop on every week, had an opportunity to really meet some great folks. But it's just it's taken a pretty good look at things and prioritizing. Well, Frank, it's really not a consolidation when you think about it, right? I mean, it just isn't. There were two shows that existed. I think that there was some overlap with audience. Kevin has a great following. So I don't look at me ending my show and is a consolidation with Kevin. My ending the show is in complete alignment with this here. That's really what it's about. This is what's driving the decision, not the consolidation of shows. I mean, I would still. I mean, I'd still continue to do the show, but you got to make a decision and like I said, when you prioritize things, and there's only so many hours in a day, to get things done. So, um, that's right there is the big decision maker more so than anything else. There, he wants to do Thursday nights with you, Lars. You can take the time slot. You and
Who
Des,
who
you and
wants?
Des less.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Des. We'll do the cigar cabin Thursday nights. I'm
Thanks,
down.
Frank. I appreciate it. No, I wasn't inferring that you said it was a bad thing. It was just that just it's a fact. It's not a consolidation. It's a complete decision for the brand itself. The brand. We started this journey. God, three and a half years ago now. I think it has. I don't even know anymore. With the cigar brand, and when we parted ways with the old factory in at the end of 2020, and started in 2021. um in many ways, it is like starting over. I mean, first of all, it's starting over because they're new cigars from a new factory. I mean, that's a fact. um it's starting over when you're going through a change of metamorphosis, if you will. I don't want to use big words and confuse you, Des. Uh, Des is probably sitting there going, "You son of a bitch." Um, Thank you, Daryl. It's a progression. We'll use that. Better than a regression, right? Unfortunately, I wasn't in a regression there for a little bit and freaking made a decision to get the fuck out of that. But the I digress. Going to a new factory and taking the time to blend the cigars, to work through new artwork. I mean, you all know what my old boxes looked like, and I love them. Trust me, I don't freaking look at my old stuff and 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 go my old boxes and stuff. I mean, this artwork was done, just like this. It was all done, it was me standing in front of standing in a back road um in in Orangeburg, South Carolina.
That's
Um,
beautiful too.
a
That
lot,
really
lot of
is.
history to it. Thank you, thank you. Hola, Jorge. Um, so, you know, eh, when you're looking at going to a new factory, working on new blends, working on blends that you really see the cigars, you envision the flavor, and working with a great guy like Chris, and his blender and the folks at his factory, um, and then taking artwork and changing that, and looking at boxes, and it is like starting over. It is. I mean, it's the brand owner is known, the brand is known, but everything else is new. And when you take that hiatus for 7 months, really even longer, I would say about 8 months, because I wasn't happy with a few of the cigars that came out of our last batch. So I kind of decided not to sell them. Um, and what cigars were sold, I swapped out with the new stuff. I felt it was the right thing to do. So, just you're smoking that cigar, Lars. What do you think, man?
I'm happy with it. It's awesome.
Is that the Sandela?
It's the one with the Maduro and the natural.
Oh, okay. That's the edition on 35. Yeah, that's the flagship there, bro. That one is a number one, and that's getting a lot of great feedbacks on it. That and a Big Tony. So,
yeah.
And then when you're taking your company, you're starting off again, it was like, man, we have a great factory. I got a great backer with Chris. I got great support with the viewers and the friends in the cigar shops who carried my stuff before. But we have to reintroduce, our cigars, because now it's not as simple as placing a reorder. Now you gotta resell, right? You gotta resell the brand and resend and introduce it and let them try it and get their thoughts and feedback on it. And they're no longer 10 count boxes; they're 20 count boxes. So the cost of a box goes up, but with all that being said, it was like, okay, well, we need some more time. The best way to get more time is to take time that I use for the show and preparation for the show and shift it into and the energy into the cigar brand.
I'm feeling you, brother. Yeah, you got to go ahead and market and promote your stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and we promote the cigars and stuff on the show like this. Every week. It's just it's going to be able to take it to a different level and be able to focus on that. You're right, Ron. I had the conversation with Ron the other day about starting over. And it's like, man, the toughest thing is when you're starting over like that, and you're kind of accustomed to, or you have that mentality after you've been doing it for a couple of years, and you have your momentum going, and all of a sudden that momentum is stopped, and then you got to pick it back up again, and you're just not going to pick it back up again. You almost have to start all over again.
Yeah, that is true. And look, from the old cigars to these cigars are great. So, I mean, you want to go in there and really start promoting your brand and building it. So I understand to refocus and get that all together and make the shows about your brand now.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Ron. I'm proud of you too. I know you got a lot going on, my man. That was actually, I talked to Ron today about another event in December, early December. But more to come about that. And also, we are going to be going down in December. Jennifer and I, we're going to be going to Tampa.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
What are you doing out in Tampa?
We're going to just see the sights. No, they have the big Cigar Heritage Festival. They have the Cigar Heritage Festival. It is December 5th. And I've made it down there once, and it was like when they were fucking breaking everything down. I got down there because I was traveling, and it was, I got out of the house late and so on and so forth. And I was traveling on that Sunday, and I got down, it was like 4:45, and it closes at 5. So, but I did get a chance. That's when I actually met Joe Genovese, who does the Guayaberas. Go to yabearclothing.com and use the code VSR Cigar Fam, and you get 10% off. That's when I met Joe Genovese and his wife for the first time, and just another guy who is quality, good person, good businessman, but just a good person, a good, honest person. And I got a chance. I met Robert Brown down there. I met a couple of people, not many because it was closing up. So we're like, man, we are going to be, we're going to make it a point to get down there. Jennifer and I haven't been on a vacation in forever and a day. I have days I have to use, or for work, I'll lose them. And I think it'll be a good opportunity to go down there and just enjoy the day, enjoy the cigar festival, meet meet a bunch of people, and just enjoy the moment. Really get a feel for an event like that. Where hopefully next year we'll be able to participate in the event with Stogie Road Cigars.
How many days is the event?
One day.
Oh, okay.
But you can make a weekend out of it. We're gonna make the weekend of it, and a lot of people are down there for the like Saturday
Right.
night. So
then you'll be there early in the morning, so you really be able to.
I'm gonna be there. We're leaving Thursday, I think. So we're gonna be down there or Friday. Check out with Jennifer, but we're gonna be down there for an extended weekend. Yeah, we're leaving Friday. I think we're leaving Friday, and then we'll be down there like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and leave Monday or something like that. But yeah, I mean it's going to be a great time. It's going to be it really is. Kevin, Jess, we're going to meet down there. And there's a number of people that I know are going to be down there. And I'm looking forward to being able to finally meet some folks in person. I'm looking forward to reconnect with some folks who I've met over the years, and just have a blast, man. It's just sit back, smoke cigars with good people, and just enjoy.
That'll be great.
And like I said, I think the goal is going to be like next year to possibly participate in it.
That'll be phenomenal.
I was pissed the last time though, because I didn't get a lot of time spent in Tampa, and it was just when I got down there, I was like, oh my God, I cannot. I can't even, after driving as long as I did.
How many hours of a drive is it down there?
I think it's 7.5, 8 hours. It's
not
bad.
God.
It's not bad. That's nothing. But traffic was bad that day. It was a Sunday. I left later than I wanted to. It was like a number of things. And when I got down there, I was just so flipping exhausted. And I just looked. I drove around, and I'm like, I don't even want to attempt, because I had to get up early the next day and go to a meeting. I'm like, I don't even want to attempt to try and dip my toe in this, because this is something I want to be able to have time to soak in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
It's like, I'd rather just not do anything tonight, go back to my hotel and relax and do nothing and smoke a cigar on the balcony than hang out then hang out at the cigar shops at night and only get a portion of what it's like, and not really be able to soak in everything.
No, I got you.
Yeah. Because I had people going, man, why didn't you go out? Why didn't you go to cigar shops? You could have at least hit one or two. I was like, man, there's no way I would have been happy if I would have been able to do that. So we're going to go down and really
do it right. And really,
you're always welcome, Frank. You're always welcome, man. Plus, the other thing is I want to with focusing on the brand is being a guest on other people's show. I want to be able to get on be a part of other folks' shows and promote the cigar brand and talk about the cigar brand, and not necessarily kind of dive in and talk about the show, but really hyper focus on that. That'll free up some more time for me as well to be a guest if I'm lucky enough. I know I mean, there's some time, but I'm going to be on the Great Lakes Smoke Show in January. I think they couldn't squeeze me in. I'm not important enough to be able to squeeze into one of their shows from them. They're pretty booked. Dude,
any shows that we have, you can jump on anytime and promote whatever you want.
Well, those guys, man, Ronnie and all those guys up in Illinois. I actually was up there for business and did a show live with them from a cigar shop a couple of years ago. And I had a great time. They were very nice, just great hosts. I was up there for a meeting, and Ryan picked me up, and when I got there, we went out to a cigar shop and hung out and smoked a cigar. The next night, I made my way up to the cigar lounge they go to, and did the show with them. Got a chance to spend the night up there. Had some good food. Visited a couple cigar shops when I was up there visiting, but just had a blast. There's a lot of great cigar shops in the Chicago area.
Oh yeah, there really are. There's some awesome shops.
Mm-hmm. So,
I
know
love the Chicago area.
Their show's been taking off and doing really well. So I'm looking forward to joining them in 2022, unless they bump me. They may have. You never know. You never know, Lars. I could get bumped.
Well, you'll never be bumped in mine.
We could get bumped. But no, man, they had one of their buddies was there, and I was like, man, I'm on an Uber. He's like, well, he goes, I'm an Uber driver. Why don't you just order it and I'll take it? And we hung out. The guy had this big freaking pipe, real nice dude, real nice guy. So I really enjoyed my my time up there with those guys. So hopefully I was actually up in Chicago recently, but I was only there for like a day and a half. We had like a meeting. It was like one of those days, one of those things. And Jennifer was preparing to leave to go to Vermont with Joe in a couple of days. So I couldn't stay up there for an extended period of time. So by the time I got up there, got settled in, got all my shit, got everything, we had talked about connecting and doing a show live with the guys, and the time just didn't allow it. Maybe next time when I get up there.
I feel you.
Time, man. That's what it's all about. Time.
Yeah. Organizing your time, focusing it on whatever you're trying to get done and accomplished.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we got the Stogie Road Cigars is on LinkedIn now as well. So is the Kerr Viajante, and we've been making some really great connections through LinkedIn, which again has just led me to more and more opportunities, which just requires more time. So that's it, man. You're gonna write a going away song, Lars?
Well,
or can I sing it Morgan Freeman's? It's the last show.
Yeah, I'll write something.
I'll sing it like Morgan Freeman. I'll just talk through it. I can't sing like him. I'll have to talk through it.
Yeah,
I can do a rap like Morgan Freeman, like Colors. I am a nightmare walking.
Yeah, spoken word.
Psychopath talking. I am the king of my jungle.
Little
just a gangster stalking.
Yeah, a little. Yeah, that's good.
Lars, I'm living life like a firecracker. Quick as my fuse. Red or blue, 'cause of blood. It don't matter. You suck or die for your life with my shotgun scatter. The gangs here in LA will never die. They just multiply. Colors.
Oh my God. Yeah, I love that. That was great, man. That movie was really good too, Colors.
Yeah. And then we have the first show after hiatus. I could just say, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
That's right.
Rocking this place. Putting suckers in fear.
Oh shit. That's awesome, baby. That is awesome.
I'm waiting for my
spoken word rap. Love it.
Oh. So we've been watching a few shows. So I'll wrap up the show with talking about shows. So Daryl got me completely hooked on Succession.
I have not started that because I knew that I would get caught up in it, and I had so much work to do this week that I just
Hooked,
tried to focus in on that. But I definitely want to see that.
Hooked. That show, just after every episode, you're like, I want another episode. It is so flippin' good.
How many seasons?
Right now, I think they the 13th is when they're coming out with the third or fourth season. I think third season. But man, oh man, it is just freaking awesome. It really is. So Daryl and I talk every day. We talk throughout the day. I love him to death. He is my brother from another mother. And we have very similar taste and different taste. And I think sometimes our different taste in things influences the other person to maybe kind of go outside of what they're used to and try something new and something different. But this is definitely something that is in both of our wheelhouses. It is such a great, great show. And I think I actually got Daryl, who is not very much like a video game and stuff like that or any of those shows. Squid Game is really good on Netflix. Really good. You got to check it out.
I started watching that today while I was working out, but I just started it. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was really.
I started the
cool.
Second episode got a little slow, and then it was just like took off. Daryl also told me about Billions. I want to try out Billions. I want to check that show out. It looks really good. See,
today I was so busy working today. I just put on in the background because I knew I didn't even have to look at it. The Sopranos again. I've seen The Sopranos so many times.
Yeah. Did you see the movie?
Yes, I thought it was awesome. I loved it. I watched it. So the first day that it came out, I watched it twice. And then I watched it the next day and the next day after that. So far I've watched it 4 times.
I thought it was really good. But I again, everybody's going to be a fucking critic, and I'm no different. But I think they should have taken that and made it into like a 3-part miniseries. I think they tried to jam too much into 2 hours because it was really majority of it was him as a kid and the buildup of his uncle and everybody else. And then it transitioned over to when his son played him. But I really, I would have really liked to see a little bit more of the earlier years of how he got involved into the mafia, you know, like after that moment, after his uncle's funeral, then what?
Well, I think that this was, and I could be completely wrong, but I think it was like a test kind of thing to see, can we make this into another series? And I think that if they do it, they could make it in another series because all of those actors in it were all phenomenal actors.
They were good, man.
The guy who played Junior, he was so good at playing.
He's a great actor. He's been in so many great movies, man. I love
House of Cards. Oh my God,
Cards,
he was great so good.
Yeah. We were just talking about that, how he was in House of Cards. I mean, he's was that Whitey Bulger movie with Johnny Depp?
Yeah,
he was in that movie too. He played. I mean, he's a great actor. The guy's fantastic.
He really is, and he took on that character of Junior so well.
Oh God, you know what?
When he went over to the phone booth, walking across the street, and then got in the phone booth, that was like you couldn't even tell the difference from the original actor and him. Junior, it was so amazing.
And the woman who did Tony Soprano's mom.
Oh my God, I love her. I've been watching her for years. And she has a sister who's like, I don't know, 20 or 30 years younger than her. And her sister is an amazing actress too. But she's incredible.
She nailed it big time.
It was her. It was it
was a younger version, man. She nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it was so
And
good.
even those moments with their interactions with their kids, and you're like, when you watch The Sopranos, you're like, now I know why Tony freaking just wants to shoot his mom. I
Yeah,
mean, you really get it, just in those little interactions. But man, it was solid. But I really felt, yeah, I really like to see it go on a little bit longer, like a 3-part miniseries, because we watched 9 Perfect Strangers, which if you haven't had an opportunity to watch that, watch it. It's about
okay.
eight episodes. It's a miniseries based on a book, and they said it's really done exactly to the book, and it is a great series. Um, just blown away by it. There was a really good series that had
What's it
Chris.
on?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Jennifer, she'll probably chime in and tell you.
cool.
There was another one, Defending Jacob, which had the guy who plays Captain America is in it. I can see his face right now, but that was another great series, just another mini season. Hugh Grant was in a series too, with Nicole Kidman. That was just a freaking. It was another
I
mini
saw
series.
that and it was amazing.
Wow, just
That was wow.
incredible
Yeah,
series. I mean, um, I'm a big Hugh Grant fan. I am. I think he's just a
me
great
too.
actor.
He's amazing.
The Undoing is what that was called.
Yeah.
Defending Jacob is Apple TV. That's right. Um, and it's Chris Evans is the actor who was in that. Um, but man, just wow, just great movies. Great miniseries rather, and so we're always on the lookout um, to find a new series that we like. It's tough, you know, like what the hell was that? Game of Thrones. I
Yeah.
couldn't get into it. Could get into it.
I I watched 2 episodes from Game of Thrones and I couldn't get into it either. I
Mm-mm.
just couldn't watch anymore. It was to me it was just boring.
I don't know what it was. Yeah, same thing. I watched it and I was like, okay, because I like all that medieval knights, mystics. I love all that shit. I played Dungeons and Dragons growing up as a kid. I was a nerd. I was a little geek. In middle school. Um, and I truly love all that, but I just could not get into that series.
Yeah, I
Um,
couldn't either.
I know Daryl. And Daryl's like, well, it takes 3. Daryl, I seriously, I could. That was just I could not, I don't know why.
It was hard enough for me just to watch the 2 episodes. Halfway through the first one, I wanted to turn it off, but I just forced myself to watch it.
I watched
And then
several. I tried it, and even like, and I know I was a big Walking Dead fan for years. I mean, it was awesome, and then it just kind of got real freaking stupid because I'm like, okay,
I,
yeah, you're getting a little old. It's getting a little too like less zombies, more dramatic, and I'm just like. Then Rick left, and I'm like, come on, you need Rick. Um,
I stopped watching it before Rick died, but I was watching it for a while.
and he didn't die. That's the other thing. Huge
Oh, I
explosion
didn't
like
know.
that. No, it was bullshit.
Oh shit. I didn't even know he
I
died.
think I was like
So
6 or 7, Daryl. Yeah, it was terrible. Then even like the last 2, I think last season I watched to the midway point and then stopped. So I am gonna go back. I will finish watching midway because I feel like right now I've watched so much of it. I could probably pick it up right now and just have someone tell me what I missed over the last episodes. And I won't miss much. Because right now I watch it for Negan. That's really it. Um, but I just it was those early episodes, man. The intensity. Um, I mean, the acting. Um, just the storylines, everything was just so freaking on point. And even leading up to when they first met Negan and after that whole event when he kills Glenn and blah, 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 that was just freaking, that was like a whole summer. Everyone talked about that. I was literally myself, I was freeze framing everything to try and find out who gets killed. What an incredible show. And now it's just kind of jumped the shark, as they say. Fonzie jumped the shark. It jumped the shark. It just did.
What with Fonzie jumped the shark? I don't even know that reference.
That's a saying when a series just like starts to suck. Because like you have a series, it does great, then it peaks and it starts to suck. So
I got you.
You know, that's I wanted to end the show. I didn't want to jump the shark with the show, so we're ending it.
I got you.
Are they good, Brian? I'm going to check. I'm telling you, it's been a while, man. Yeah, Daryl. You know, early on, you know, a little dicey. It drug out a little bit, but man, some of those seasons were freaking intense. It was like Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was awesome. And I think there was one season where there were some episodes just kind of like were sucky. No, I wouldn't say sucky. They were not as exciting or kind of flat, but
they kind of slowed down. There was kind of like esoteric-ish.
In my opinion, I thought the last couple of episodes of the season of this final season was some of the most intense. Like the scene with him and his brother-in-law in the garage was probably like one of the most intense moments
that was brilliant. Did you watch the movie El Camino?
It was good.
I really dug that. That was like really cool, and I loved it that they focused on that blonde-haired character. Yeah, not Jesse, but the guy who was holding him captive.
Oh yeah,
that part where they're in the desert and he grabs the gun.
Oh yeah. He looks like a fat Matt Damon.
Yes, that was amazing. That scene. That guy was such a sociopath. Yeah. It was incredible. Oh my God, that kid is a really good actor.
Yeah.
He plays the best sociopath ever.
Yeah, that was a good movie. But man, that moment with Heisenberg and his brother-in-law in the garage.
Oh my God.
And like when he looks at that book and he realizes who it is, it reminded me of like the opening scene of Inglourious Bastards. That is like the most horrific, intense, anxiety-filled freaking writing and acting and directing I've ever seen.
That was badass stuff, man.
Yeah.
That was really, really cool. It wasn't like a fast-paced movie, El Camino. It was kind of slow-paced, but it was really good.
Well, I don't have to be freaking like,
And when he killed the maid, just the way he talked about her, that was just crazy. And he's like, wanting to have a funeral for her and say stuff to her after he killed her. He was saying how nice she was.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, he was he's been in a lot of movies too. He's a good actor. He was in Black Mass and several other movies. He's another one.
Fargo.
A really, really good actor. Fargo. That's a great movie. Fantastic movie. Freaking.
He was in the series Fargo.
Oh, was he in the series Fargo?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't recall him in the movie Fargo, but that's great.
No, he wasn't in the movie, but he was in the series. The movie was amazing, and it was based on a true story.
Yeah,
it was really a pregnant woman who a sheriff who got him.
Yeah, it was
cool.
Man, that movie was just freaking great acting in that movie too. Great acting.
I love that actress. She's just phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
everybody
awesome.
in the movie was great, but that actress is just so
yeah.
killer.
She's she was in that movie. God, I'm gonna have to look this movie up because it's got a funky name to it, but it's freaking awesome. William H. Macy was in it. He's great.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh my God.
come on now. This is my deal.
I know.
Frances McDermott.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
awesome. She was in 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Yeah, that was a great movie too.
Really good movie. Really good movie. Yeah, she's a fantastic actor. Really, she's so good. But that whole cast was just great. I mean, they were just everybody was just freaking awesome in that movie.
Yeah, there was some killer scenes. And
God, when she
Macy,
was sitting there talking to Steve Park, when she met with Steve Park,
yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, Margie, I just heard that you were so good to see you, Margie."
Oh, that was such a great scene when they were in the hotel having lunch. And
Mhm.
he's just like, oh my God, he's such a good actor. That guy too. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
He just played that character so well.
Yeah, he was. Oh God, it was just an odd movie. So many different odd things about it.
Yeah.
So many different odd things about it. But uh listen, bro. It was a good night.
Time to, yeah.
It was a good night. So we have on Monday, October the 11th at 7:30 p.m. on the I Tap That Cigar show. Henderson Ventura of Adventura Cigars is going to be on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to chatting with him. And I've had some of his cigars; they're really nice, really nice. Daryl, I have one waiting for you, I believe.
You can continue talking. I'm going to go get off and come back on again
Okay.
just so I can do the
Lars is going
do
to
the
go get
guitar
off.
stuff.
All
And
right,
I'll be right back on.
all right, we'll see you. That was Lars, everybody. So yeah, we I want to thank everybody for hopping on the night and hopping on over the last 5.5 years. We got a couple more shows left in us. Next week I'm going to be I'm really excited about this, and I just got the time from Jeffrey. So if you're in the Charlotte area, make sure you stop by the Vintage. I'll be doing a live show from the Vintage, a fantastic cigar shop and whiskey and bourbon bar. We're going to be there from 6 to 10. I'm still trying to decide what time we're going to start the show. It'll probably be about an hour long show. It won't be very long. But Jeffrey's going to be there rolling some cigars, and we'll have some stuff available for you. So looking forward to it. And then more to come on my upcoming cigar events. I'll be at Boda Cigars here in Greenville in November. I believe it's going to be November 10th or 11th. I'll let everybody know. And then we're going to be up at Ned's Cigars December the 10th, Friday night. Looking forward to seeing all the folks in Newtown, Pennsylvania. And then in between, there's a couple other events. I'll keep you guys posted as times and dates get locked in. So the highlight of the evening. What song are you gonna do?
Nugget.
Nugget.
And then guitar with cigar prop and Stogie Diaries on it.
You're not gonna do any dipping and smashing?
You want me to?
Yeah, gotta do dipping and smash.
Dipping and smashing. That's what we're going to do tonight. Yep.
First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash.
First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, and then we're gonna smash it. Out in the parking lot, you're bopping on the top. I put your legs on my shoulders, then you're gonna pop. I keep you coming till you never wanna stop. But then we pump the bass up and let the beat drop. Yeah, first we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash it. Into the living room, I take you to the couch. Bend you over the back and turn that pussy out. Your legs start to shake while I hit that haze. Then you roll off the couch and later in a daze. Yeah, first we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. Yeah, first we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, and then we're gonna smash it. 3 days out and we never left the house. Keep you coming till I turn that pussy out. You feel like you never want to leave, then you throw my button up on, wipe your mouth with my sleeve. First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. Yeah, first we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. Yeah, first we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. Yeah, first we're gonna dip, then we're gonna smash. First we're gonna dip, and then we're gonna smash. Yeah. And there we have it.
Yes, sir. Well, I want to thank everybody this evening for joining us. I want to thank my man Lars, world champion of art, Tetens, and thanks everybody for hopping on, man.
Hey, it was great.
Yeah. Check us out next week. There'll be more to come on when I will be coming to you live from the Vintage in North Carolina. If you're in the area, please make sure you stop by. We'll be there between 6 and 10. Jeffrey Amendola from Amendola Cigars is going to be there rolling some cigars, and we'll have the Stogie Road there too. And then Monday, check us out Monday on 7:30 on Tap That Cigar Show. It'll be a good time, man. Lars?
You guys can check me out on I'm So Stupid. Hopefully next week I'll have that up on YouTube also. That's on Saturdays, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock on Wednesdays Eastern Standard Time.
All right. Well, all of us here from the Stogie Road Diaries, have a beautiful evening, and we'll see you soon.